Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to sunny Tokyo, Japan. Let's go for a walk in the park. First, we have to get to the park. Great adventure. We got here Chad. Yes, the most exciting part of this. No, police car, unmarked police van. Actually marked because they have the lights at the top, but nothing else. You wanna go to Japan? Come. What do you wanna see here? You know, there's lots of places to enjoy. Can you see my chat? Yes, I can see Miller, I can see your chat, and Matthias as well. I can see everyone's chat. Oh, that's a bus. Local bus. Just, I think last week I saw a fully electric bus, like no emissions. It was the first time I saw a bus like that. I saw a hydrogen bus before, but not fully electric. Wonder how often do they and how long do they need to charge that? All right, got green light soon. Anything? Yeah. Well, if you want to see anything, you will spend your whole life here and you won't see everything. It's that much, you know. Wow, this is a new house here. They just poured the driveway. Do you like Japan? Yes, it's very enjoyable here. What does the convenience store look like in Japan? It's got, you know, there are different brands of convenience stores. Often it's at the main road with plenty of parking, and you can go inside and find various products, alcohol, drinks, lunches, coffee, everything that needs convenience, I guess. You know, if you want to get iced coffee, you get the ice in a cup, which is already hermetically closed, and then you go to a machine, you open it, and it does the coffee for you. There are also frozen fruits like that in a cup, where the machine will make a shake out of those. Yeah, there's just so many things to buy, but you know, the prices are higher in convenience stores, so you will have to, if you like the convenience, yeah, you're gonna go and buy it, but you could go to a grocery store and get it way cheaper. Yeah, what's your favorite Japanese food? Okay, that one is tricky. Let me think. I would say it's the fermented soya beans. Have you guys ever tried fermented soya beans? Those are cooked soya beans wrapped in a straw, kept at 37 Celsius for 24 hours, and they're ready to eat after that. Of course, they are pungent as well, so some people don't like them, some people like them. They are great with rice, they are great on a toast with seaweed. It's good stuff and healthy. Alcohol isn't good? Yes, of course not. You know, if you go to North America, you can only buy alcohol in the liquor stores or the stores that have licenses to sell it. In Japan, you can buy alcohol in anywhere, grocery store, convenience store, anywhere. Like, you can just go in there and buy 4 liters of sake or something like that. But of course, it's not healthy. I heard that you can cook your own ramen, bulldog ramen, in some convenience. You know, those are probably like instant ramen soups. Yeah, of course. I mean, if it's an instant ramen soup, you can go and you just pick it up, pay for it, and in the corner there is hot water, and it tells you on the package. After you add that hot water, how long do you have to wait for it to be done? And you can eat it hot. Very nice in the winter, you know, when you're cold and you want to eat something hot. Ramen is awesome. You kind of want. Never tried the beans. You know, it's a hit and miss. It's like, you know, coffee. You hate it as a kid, but you kind of get acquired taste for it. Yeah, there's lots of people in Japan who do not like the fermented soya beans. They're called natto. It's not everybody's food, you know, but it's very healthy. Anything natural is good to eat. Vegetables, there's plethora of vegetables in Japan. But if you go to convenience store, you know, there's more like a processed food thing there. So still, some things are healthy, but not as healthy as if you were to make it yourself. Myrna, welcome. Long time no see, Myrna. How are you doing? You subscribed, thank you. And of course, you know, instant ramen is tasty, but if you go to some chain of ramen stores, like for example Yokohama, in Yokohama the famous ramen is the Keika ramen. If you go there, it's like the taste is good. You can customize your ramen on spot. You can tell them how hard do you want the noodles to be. You can tell them how much salt do you want. You can tell them how much fat do you want in a soup. You can add extra things like leaves of cabbage or egg, or you know, you can just eat it as they serve it. It's a lot of fun, and it comes in a big bowl. So if you eat that bowl, you will be so powerfully stuffed. I mean, Ichiraku ramen. I haven't heard that one. I'm sure it's somewhere. You know, the best place to explore all ramens in Japan, like in one go, is to go to Yokohama Ramen Museum. It's under office building in Shin Yokohama, and in there they made a little like 1940s 30s Japanese streets town, and on both sides of the street are different stalls of ramen. Of course, they sell the ramen in smaller amounts so that you can get you can taste more of them as you go. And over there you can experience different kinds. Like, you know, you don't need to go to Aomori far north to taste their ramen. You can just, they have it right there. And if you like it, then you will, you know, you'll get stuck and you'll always be going to that one certain ramen. What's your favorite movie or show? You know, I like Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones. That's, I think, my favorite. I heard natto is well stinky and sticky, but the more you eat it, the more. Yeah, I think you might be right. When I came to Japan, if it was more than 20 years ago, I went to a grocery store to check out, you know, what they have, and then there was this grandma with samples of that natto. And I didn't know what it is. I just tasted it and it was like, oh, strange thing. Okay, it's a little bitter and slimy, sticky, a little pungent. But I bought, you know, a pack of natto, and I started to eat it during supper. And when I tried it with rice, I was just, this is good. It kind of felt weird at the beginning, but the next day I ate it, I actually liked it more. So maybe it's true. Japan is living in the future. Well, you know, it's not everything is in the future in Japan. There are some old things that almost never change. Some things, you know, like I don't know what else is old in Japan. Maybe some technology like laundry machines. I think North America is supreme in those, and Japan is still discovering the best models that they can make. Yeah. Ozu City, off the coast of Shikoku. You know, I haven't been into those places, but Shikoku is for sure out there. It's an island. I heard, you know, the Shikoku is famous for citrus fruits, and there's a trail which follows the temples, which you can take and walk it all Shikoku. I don't know how many days that takes, but I think it takes a significant amount of time. Kind of fun thing to do if you are young. This is supposed to be Mount Fuji. You guys know this was the launching place for the Olympics road race right in here. All the speed bikes were here, and they went all the way from the city to Mount Fuji, and then that was the end. That was really surreal. I saw them on the road. I went to see them on the road, and then I went indoors to watch them on the laptop. Well, let's go see some drinks here. This is a vending machine. It should be switched to winter mode with warm. So these ones at the bottom are warm beverages. We've got coffees, espresso. This one is a strange one. It's a corn pottage. This one is a soup also, but with red beans. Tulis coffee. Oh, this is a red bean tea. No, a black bean tea. This is barley tea, I believe, and a green tea. And there's a bigger versions of these. These ones are, if you drink it, it's almost like coffee. There's so much power in these. Lots of caffeine, I think. Pocari Sweat. Wilkinson Townsend, that's the bubbly water. Bigger coffees here. This one even has a top to screw, so you can take it in your backpack. More teas here. Oh, look at these coffees. Is Japan best place you lived? You know, I'm split between Canada and Japan. Japan has things that Canada doesn't have, and Canada has things that Japan doesn't have. I would say both countries are nice. There's always something, you know. There's many cats there, right? Oh, you know, cats. Some islands, yeah, they do have cats. There is one island somewhere which has really huge cat population, but I've never been there. Maybe tourists go there. I think the nickname of somewhere in there is called cat. Yeah, you're right. It's. I think if you search on YouTube, you will find it. I've seen it on some YouTube video a long time ago, but I think in general, if you go to any island, you can always find cats. I think they just, you know, they're just constrained by the island. Maybe if you go down to Enoshima, that's an island too, but this has a bridge, so maybe the cats can walk across the bridge at one point. I don't know, cats I think seem like they like to stay in one place. Yes, there's lots of mountains in Japan, volcanoes. You guys should come and climb Mount Fuji. Well, that's a really surrealistic experience. If there's a good weather, you feel like you're at the top of the world. Everything is so tiny, and if you climb at night, you can see the sunrise in the morning. I'm watching your live stream on YouTube. Oh, you're watching my stream. Yeah. I need to go. I'll try to find another stream of yours maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I stream almost every day, but tomorrow I probably won't because it's weekend and I'll be busy. Take care, Miller. Thanks for coming. This place here, this is I think the local rugby team's field. And look how beautiful it looks. It's a real turf. I see, they mow it every now and then, and in the winter they cover it so it doesn't get frostbitten. And sometimes they play here too. Now it's actually nice, it's not hot and humid. Today is an exceptionally warm day, but colder days are ahead. And of course Mount Fuji already has snow at the top. Near Shiroishi City in Miyagi Prefecture are some foxes. Yeah, foxes are all around here as well. And foxes are pretty much everywhere in Japan. I don't know if Okinawa has foxes, but yeah, you can see foxes if you know where to look. Just not far away from here is a national park. There's everything: foxes, deer, wild boars, bears, and also foxes are also mythical creatures from Japanese folklore. So foxes were here long time. I don't know why bears didn't make it to the folklore circle. It's very common to see animals in Japan. Yeah, more and more we are taking their territory. So in this area here you can spot still raccoons. I think there's a Ghibli movie about raccoons, like an animated Miyazaki's movie. That action is happening like over there in those areas of Tokyo. It used to be that there was just forest, and now of course there's houses and trains and everything. Oh, look at the airplane taking off. Somehow here the reception is poor. Not sure why. Yeah, fox is kitsune in Japanese, you're right. I think they are sometimes tricksters, and I think they're also associated with shape-shifting. They can trick you. But I don't know, all these stories. So, wow, it's windy. I can't really tell more. Goodness, look at these pines, beautiful. Yeah, there was this foreigner long time ago, I think in 1800s, 1900s. He wrote down all these folk tales. Lefkadio Hearn, if you search for him, Lefkadio Hearn is famous. He has a grave somewhere in Tokyo, if I'm not wrong. And he has a Japanese name, of course, too, which I have forgotten. But I think if you catch one of his books, he probably will have a complete list of all those strange horrors. I'm back and I kinda wanted to stay for the stream. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah. Well, I think that's the sound of sirens. The fire department is going somewhere. It's nighttime in America right now. Yeah, you guys have night. Here it's almost yeah, it's already past the afternoon. Past the noon. At least it's a very nice day today, guys. Usually yesterday was so gloomy, like, you know, in the Europe, Northern Europe during autumn or winter. The thing is, where Tokyo is, this is the lower Japan. It has always the best weather. It's very sunny in the winter. It's not cold. If you are not in the mountains, if you're down at the sea level here, it's very comfortable. But if you live in the upper Japan, there is very, very cold, lots of rain, gloomy, and they have the largest amounts of snow falling in the world in those places. My math teacher was born in America and his grandma was Japanese. His family was Japanese, but he doesn't know Japanese. He only speaks English, and yes, he looks Japanese. Oh yeah, I'm sure there are lots of people like that. And I don't understand. Well, of course, you know, there's lots of people who emigrated here and there, and they don't speak their original language anymore. And just go, you know, with the flow. There's lots of frogs in this pond. Sometimes there are birds too. Usually some ducks that come from the north. Actually, they're already there, over there. You guys know why there's a hill here? I think this is like a runway approach route. You can see the end of the runway here. That's for taking photos of airplanes and observing airplanes. One of those strange hobbies in Japan. There are people who watch airplanes and take photos of them. There are people who watch trains and take photos of them. There are people who watch cars and take photos of them. Def, hey, a long time no see. How are you doing? It's beautiful weather today. Hope my reception is okay. So every time I walk through here, since like past month, there's some spot where I get no signal. I don't know if this is the radar from the airport or something is interfering. But over there it works fine. I don't understand. I'm gonna keep on walking because the low reception is probably annoying. Maybe I can climb that hill to catch better waves. Oh, it's probably the largest time I've stayed on the stream. You know, most people just swipe and disappear. Not watching me really, unless there's some old comers come, like Dev here. I think he's been watching me for ages. Oh, there's a plane on the approach, I think, coming from the other end of the runway. I don't think it's gonna be possible to see, but still I get no signal here. Ramen, you should come and, you know, eat ramen in Japan. Hold on, where is this airplane? Oh, it's right there, that spot. Still get no signal, but it doesn't tell me the transmission is interrupted. Wow. He really took a nice turn. This is one of the flights that go to the islands administered by Tokyo, south of here. Oh, there's a next fire truck passing somewhere. Look like a bird, yeah, sometimes. But these tiny planes, you know, they come every day here. There are a few flights on and off. And I think it's landed. And you can actually go to these islands. They are just volcanoes. And I guess people live there. So this is their only connection to the big city. Oh, propeller. I bet it takes like an hour to fly or something like that. I did it once in a Microsoft Flight Simulator. I also heard you can take a bicycle if it fits in that plane. Usually my shots never get seen. Oh really? Huh, it's interesting. Maybe, you know, YouTube doesn't let the chats go through sometimes. I've seen it. Some people, you know, they comment, and then they say, why didn't you answer my question? I didn't even receive that question. So maybe something gets filtered by some AI. Yeah, if you see the chat, that's good. Here, guys, I'm gonna show you one more thing. There is a hangar. This used to be an airport here during war and before. There's a hangar here, concrete hangar from the Second World War. See this? This is still standing here. The idea was to put the airplane inside and partially this like fold in the wings and hide it in here to protect it. Right now it's just a structure, but see, they have these kind of airplanes. The first stream I saw you on Periscope, I asked you about the Nissan GTR. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I probably said, oh, I went to the Nissan headquarters in Yokohama, the global headquarters. And the GTR is there where you can go in it and test all the leather seats inside of it. Oh, of course I don't remember. It's been so long ago and there were like millions of people typing things. That was a airplane landing. No. Oh, there's an airplane taxiing. That's where it's coming. Maybe he's gonna take off into the wind. So some people who have airplanes, you know, they come here for lunch, land, and after lunch they go and fly away. Must be a nice hobby. Expensive, nice hobby. Do you know Bulldog spicy ramen? You know, I haven't seen it. I don't eat many ramens often. I only go to the ones I used to go, so it's just, you know, normal stuff for me. But it's like a fast food, so I don't eat it often. Instant noodles, I sometimes get cup of noodle. You know, cup of noodle? That's invented by a Japanese guy. He's, you know, already dead, but his invention shed, he invented this in a little shed on his property, and the whole shed is in Yokohama in a cup of noodle museum where you can actually go and make your own customized cup of noodle. There's a factory, mini factory there, and it can be packed for you, and you can even customize, I think, the cup and the taste and everything. How is your ceramic coating hanging? Well, last time I went to the car wash and I splurged on the most expensive wash cycle with all the coatings included. And that was 2 months ago, and they're still hanging on, which is quite surprising. I did not expect that. And all the ones that I bought from the store, yeah, they will last, around a month and so, and then they just disappear. So, yeah. That's a nice emoji. Yeah. You're making me want this. Oh, yeah. Now you make me hungry too. I'm dreaming of them. There are also instant noodles with icon of a man. It's like a sporty icon, black icon of a man. And these noodles actually have some health benefit that was scientifically proven. It's a whole series of products in Japan that have this black silhouette of a man logo. And if you eat that, you can find out what kind of health benefit you can get and what is it all about, right? Now everybody can say, fermented soya beans are surely healthy, but what do you get? What kind of advantage do you get? So that's what it is. Do you still geocache? Yeah, I do geocaching now in the most expensive neighborhoods of Tokyo. I've been there. I've seen houses that you cannot imagine. It's like, oh my gosh, there's no way. And I've also geocached all the way to Starbucks, the biggest Starbucks in the world, in Nakameguro station. Look at this, guys. Real samurai. This guy was the head of the police to Tokugawa shogunate, and his house was where this White House is standing. This was, I guess, more than 100 years ago, but he was born there. And in the end of the shogunate, he got defeated and his head was cut off, and he has a dramatic grave at one of the temples down the road. Yeah, geocaching is still going strong. Wherever I go, I do geocache. Just a few weeks ago, I went to geocache in Western Tokyo, which is so nice. Like, it's so much more relaxed and more affordable. I liked it. Of course, you cannot find big villas, but it was fun. How do you recycle in Japan? Oh, trash bins. Okay, so the thing is, people are taught to recycle, to take their garbage with them if they come to a public place like a park here. Whenever they do barbecue, or they just do picnic, or they just buy something there, except maybe the vending machines which have garbage cans for the cans. You take it with you. But recycling, if you go to like a residential area, they have recycling stations, and over there everything is sorted. So like the stuff from the kitchen, like the organic waste and stuff, that is put in burnable trash. Then you have things that are not burnable, like plastics. They need to be, of course, in a separate thing. Then you have cans. Cans are separate. Glass is separate. Metals are separate. Cardboard paper is separate. And then you have kitchen plastics of the soft nature, which are already contaminated with food. Those are separate. And also there is what else is I'm missing something. Oh, things like milk cartons which can be recycled, and styrofoam trays, metal cans, or like a spray paint cans, they can be recycled separately. Light, probably lights, like light bulbs go with gas, no, not gas, with glass, but I think they're separate still from the bottles. And then of course if you have like big things like shelves and beds and mattresses, you actually have to call the city hall to get a they tell you how much it will cost, and then you either go to city hall or a convenience store and you buy a sticker that you stick on that, and on a day of, they will tell you the day of the pickup, you put that sticker on, move your shelf or chair, whatever, to the oversized garbage pickup area, and you're done. But you know, for things like TVs, electronic stuff, yeah, you have to pay for throwing them out, so you gotta know before. My ants are now hibernating, except one kind of ants that I don't think they are sleeping. I just gave them sushi cooked shrimp from my sushi box yesterday, and they seemed they jumped at it. So there's a school trip. So yeah, I still have to figure out what my carpenter ants are. They're not doing well. They didn't produce many ants this year. Every year the population is decreasing. I think I need to go to the pet store and get them real crickets, something yummy. I'm not sure. I think they eat insects, but I fed them mealworms, yet they did not like them, I guess. Well, I'm going to bed now. Bye. Take care, Matthias. Are you in Africa? No, this is Japan, the other end of the world. Sorry. Japan here, yeah. Who knows? Maybe Africa also has nice blue skies. But you know, this is just in the autumn winter here. The summer is very, steamy. You don't get the clarity in the air. Here are old people playing tennis. All the young people are working now, but the older guys, they're playing tennis. My goodness, what a hobby. I see pink trees. Yeah, the leaves are turning colors. It's winter's coming, and autumn. The temperatures lower themselves, and the trees think, oh, I'm going to go to sleep, and start dropping my leaves. So the leaves dry up and fall. But there are plants like this or that tree that have leaves all the year round, because the winter here is very mild. So different species. You wouldn't see this in Canada. In Canada, I think most leaves fall, most trees lose their leaves. These are more tropical trees. And since they are planted here artificially, it's a mix of everything. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go now. Thanks for coming and enjoying the sunny, beautiful day from Tokyo, Japan. I am broadcasting every day. I am a day ahead of you, probably, or not. Well, technically, maybe 6 hours. We'll have a weekend, and I probably won't broadcast anything. But on my Monday, I will be back. So take care, everyone.